Guys, I am very worried about Sui. I'm pretty confident that this project is going to be a complete failure, and in this video I'll show you the reasons why I believe so. I'm going to show you how centralized and useless this project is, and I'm also going to provide you with a ton of data that demonstrates that nobody is using Sui, and therefore that this project is just hype and speculation, and that it is extremely overvalued. Finally, I'm also going to show you the proof that the Sui team is manipulating the token supply, and this is the ultimate reason why you should stay miles away from this scam. Let's begin with the token supply, which looks very bad. As we can see on CoinMarketCap, only 27% of the supply is circulating, meaning that 73% of the tokens still need to be issued. So the token can be inflated a lot in the future and lose much value because of that. And unless you want to get wrecked, you shouldn't buy Sui while it has such terrible tokenomics. The low circulating supply gets even scarier if we consider that Sui is centralized, which means that the team can do anything it wants with the token supply. As I'm going to show you by the end of the video, the Sui team has been actively manipulating the token supply. I'm going to give you the proof later, but first, let me show you why Sui is centralized. First of all, Sui only counts just about 100 validators. You can see the full list on the Sui Vision Explorer. Secondly, the distribution of Sui tokens is so terrible that almost 50% of the supply goes to early contributors, institutional investors, and treasury. The other 50% goes to a community reserve, but this community reserve is managed by the Sui Foundation. This makes it clear that we cannot trust this project as it is completely centralized. In addition to being centralized, Sui has no relevant adoption, and so who believes that this project can compete with Solana or with any Ethereum layer 2 has completely lost his mind. Let me show you some data. First of all, while Solana counts 320 billion transactions, Sui only counts 4.5 billion transactions, which is 70 times less. But the fully diluted market cap of Sui is $8 billion, around 10% of Solana's fully diluted market cap. This makes no sense at all and shows that Sui is overvalued, aka don't even think of buying this scam. Secondly, the total value locked on Solana is $4.6 billion, while the total value locked on Sui is only $660 million. Now, before I show you the shady things that the Sui team has been doing behind your back, which is the cherry on top, and so I will leave it for the end, let me show you some insights about the team which make the project even more ridiculous than how you pictured it so far after watching my analysis. Some of you probably know this, some others don't, but I have to share this with you guys if you are new to Sui. Basically, the team behind Sui is the same team which was working on a piece of garbage that never even managed to launch, which was Libra, the token of Meta. They did what many did during every bull run. They used the attention they received from the public to launch a new scam coin, raise funds and rip you off. Just like former Sony executives did with Chesme, the former Libra team is now using its fame to launch another useless coin and raise millions without giving you anything in exchange. But the most ridiculous point is that they were working on Libra, guys, the biggest failure in crypto so far, which didn't even manage to launch. They are reusing part of the Libra code to build Sui. And of course, starting from the code of a piece of garbage, they only managed to build a bigger piece of garbage. The cherry on top is that they've been manipulating the token supply through staking, which is very easy to do for a centralized project. That's why you should never buy centralized tokens. Let me show you what happened. South Korea's Financial Supervisory Service has been investigating manipulation claims surrounding the Sui token. The TechM Journal said the investigation came after a Democratic Party of Korea lawmaker alleged that the Sui Foundation paid itself interest by staking coins that should have remained uncirculated. Representative Min Byung-deok said that the Sui Foundation had then increased circulation by selling the coins it received as interest on the market. The Sui Foundation denied the allegations and stated that there has never been any sale of Sui tokens by the foundation after the initial community access program distributions, and that the circulating supply schedule displayed on the Sui Foundation public website is accurate. However, since we talk about a centralized project, the state of the Sui blockchain can be arbitrarily altered, manipulated, and reversed by the foundation without leaving any trace. Once again, never trust centralized projects like Sui. Okay guys, I think I provided you with enough evidence that Sui is a scam. As always, everything I share is just my personal opinion and nothing in this video is financial advice. But if you like this content, then like this video, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next episode.